Your boy Nirgun in the house, back with another bang on video. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Gary Neville has spoken about if he had no future along with Manchester United, where he would be. He said Arsenal would be number one. You used to go to Highbury, you could just feel the tradition of the place, and I just felt they always did things the right way. If you said to me in the perfect world, in my years of growing up in the Premier League, playing, which clubs would I say did I think had some real tradition? They're a proper club. Arsenal would be number one. Thank you so much, Gary. But I think here's the biggest news that actually I would want to share with you guys. The Belgian Pro League has been cancelled due to the coronavirus. Club Brugge, who are 15 points clear at the top of the league table, have been awarded the title for the 2019-2020 season. And I think Liverpool deserve it because what they've done, they deserve it. So let's scrap the let's scrap the whole season. But who am I to tell? Because the financial implications of that would be ginormous. But moving on. Well, here's the biggest part in what Premier League executives have actually said. Premier League executives fear that £762 million TV punishment and the time running out to salvage the campaign on field and fears of disrupting next season. Well, they are very much fearful about this whole situation. Also, one Premier League club has suggested exploring the feasibility of completing the domestic season abroad. China was mooted as a destination of choice, but the Premier League struggling to find resolution with games in China even on the table, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, and with games in China even on the table, another club's chief executive says it is a crazy idea and it will get rejected. Move the Premier League to a different part of the world and we'd get slaughtered. Yes, nobody would want that. Nobody would want that. The financial implications would be dire. I mean, unbelievable. But moving on, Arsenal are behind their top four rivals in the Premier League's annual turnover list. Yes, Arsenal have actually made £389 million. The topmost is Manchester United. Manchester City are second. Liverpool are third in that list. We are above Tottenham, but I think we should be above everyone in the Premier League if we are to call ourselves elite. Well, moving on. Arsenal target Jonathan David has put the Gunners on red alert by revealing that he would love to play in the Premier League. He says, I don't really focus on that or think much about it. Right now, I'm playing almost every minute of every game, and that has really helped me get to the level that I need to be. I just need to take a good step where I can make sure I'm getting enough time on the pitch to keep developing. I don't want to go somewhere and just stay on the bench. So it's about taking the right step. I want to become one of the best strikers in the world. That's my goal. The Premier League is the best league in the world, most competitive. So obviously that is somewhere I would love to play in the future. Well, here's the exclusive thing. Premier League clubs have slashed the price of replica shirts by up to 70% after the season was shut down. Teams including United, Liverpool, Chelsea, Everton, Tottenham, and Arsenal are offering huge discounts. Well, top flight footy has been suspended until at least April 30th. But here's the biggest part. There are fears that the clubs may face legal wrangles with new sponsors if games have to be played later in the year. Well, Arsenal home shirts are down 30%. Chelsea are offering up to 40% off replica kits. And Liverpool are taking 45% off. Well, Ian Wright hated Alan Shearer because of his England teammates' annoying supremacy in bagging Premier League goals. He's now actually proud of him, but that time he wasn't. He says, proud to call him my friend now, but when we were playing, I hated him simply because of his hunger to score goals on a weekly basis. You come in and you score two, Shearer scores three. If you score two, Shearer scored one. If you score three, Shearer scores two. So you can never catch up with him. And we're talking about someone who had 3 years out of the game with real bad injuries, and he still got to 60. He's still way out in front. I'm not sure really people realize the enormity of his achievements. Moving on, Barcelona are considering to part away in exchange Antoine Griezmann for Neymar. Yes, Barcelona value Griezmann at 88 million, but Paris value Neymar at 135 million pounds. And it looks like Arsenal are among the teams who would want Griezmann to land at the Emirates, but it looks like it won't be happening. Definitely not soon. So these were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed whatever came your way. All the views and news and everything about Arsenal comes on this platform every single day, twice. So what do you got to do? You got to subscribe and hit that bell icon, because when you do that, you get 2 videos about Arsenal every single day. Not only that, you can always follow me on my socials. I've provided in my description my Instagram and Twitter account. You can follow me on those both the accounts, and like the video, share the link with your friends who are Arsenal fans and who don't know about this awesome content generating platform. I will see you in my next video. Until then, cheers.